Now, in the beginning, before there were gods, there was the great mother, Tiamat, in Samaria and Babylonia, Ma'at in Egypt, or Nut in Egypt, or Apep, the great dragon. Later on, Apep, the hippopotamus goddess. Apep and Apep is one and the same. Tiamat is also called Layla in Islam, Lilitu in Hebrew, or Lilith in Hebrew. Different mythologies around the world. She's called Gaia in Greece. Now, she's ruling the forces of chaos, the great dragon. The God of the Bible comes in, and he is called Marduk. The God of this is called Marduk in Babylonia. It's called Jehovah in some parts of Christianity, Yahweh. It's called Ra in Egypt, who overthrows Apep. That's the enemy to mankind, or to man. It's the enemy to man. So what you call God as a he is the enemy to man. The male deity that is supposed to be the Christ is Satan. Let me break this down to you. The true Christ that is supposed to redeem mankind does not come from the Father. He comes from the mother. Tiamat was chilling, her and Mamu, a god by the name of Kingu, and a god by the name of A. They were chilling in heaven. A younger crew of gods came about, and they were a little bit younger, and they were like billions of years old, trillions of years old, Tiamat and them. So they was a little tired. See, all this is a big family fight going on. The other crew came through, and they disrupted her, and literally they overthrew her. They went to war with her, Kingu and all these older deities, what they call chaos gods, or what you call, or what they call monsters. They overthrew these gods, and they set up what is called creation in the physical realm. Then they took these same gods that they overthrew, and they burned them up, and once they destroyed them, or they destroyed these worlds, they took the destroyed essence of these worlds, and they made man and woman out of Tiamat, Aspu, Mamu, A, or the Titan. In Greek, they made the destroyed worlds out of the Titans, Gaia, Kronos, and all these pre-deities. You get where I'm coming from here? Yahweh or whatever, or they call the great God of the Lord, makes man out of his mother, which make us the mothers and fathers of them son of bitches up there. Now, you can say what you like. You can't get this right now, raise your hand so we can deal with it. It's not a matter of, we're not challenging, we want to get this thing clear to you, that we are not gods. The gods came after what they call the chaos beings, or the monsters, or the dragons, or the Satans fell. The gods came, took their energy, and made man out of it. Meanwhile, man is the leftover excrement of the primal world, which you call the shadow, which you call the door. In the beginning there was darkness. See, the Hebrew just come and cut off the whole shit. They say, we ain't going to even tell a motherfucker about the time when them gods ruled. We just going to say, in the beginning there was darkness, which fit the great mother, with the womb, then God came. Now, let me go into this. The excrement, the shadow, these primal things that was left behind is in you, that is called melanin. That's the dark substance. The aim, which is anti-Christ, which is the shadow of Christ, which is antimatter. There's matter, Then there's a pre-state matter called antimatter. Okay? That's the Antichrist, the black Christ. Eve, beginning sun, other than the later sun, which is the holographic sun out there that don't exist. After we fell, the shadow of that particular left behind substance, which is melanin, that particular substance was encased in the physical body. That substance, the word Set, is the adversary, that's the Egyptian Satan. Comes from, it's also the word Shet, or you get your word shit. Soot, Set, shit. The word Set means excrement in Egypt. The word shit is the ancient word shit is a name for the god Set. Okay? Which is the name for the god Set. It means excrement, something left behind from what is called the universe the original universe, which is now universe B. Let me explain this to you in a few minutes so you can understand this. In the beginning, this particular substance that they call excrement is left behind in us. Now, anybody know anything about excrement or shit? Shit is the only thing with potential. It is from the excrement of the shit that you get fertilizer to give something new. Right. You understand where I'm coming from here? When we fell, we became higher than the gods that we fell from, because they can't do no more, because that's in the story. If you're already on a platform, in order to go higher, you got to fall. That means you have already reached your zenith. Okay? Now listen. In Greek thing, you got what is called torturous. Torturous, chaos, Gaia, Eros was in the beginning. Then it fell. Torturous is what you call hell now. In the Bible, they talk about the torturous serpent, Leviathan. Now, Tiamat, when she fell, is Leviathan in the Bible. Okay? It's Leviathan in the Bible. Now, when she falls, she becomes the underworld, which is also the deepest part of your subconscious. And she has a baby under the underworld, and that baby is called the Christ. So the Christ is not coming from the Father. Based on the mythology, the Christ is born in hell. That's where the Christ is born. But Christianity tells you that Lucifer and Satan come from hell. But in the Greek mythology, in the Egyptian mythology, in the Babylonian mythology, in the Gnostic mythology, Christ has come from hell. Osiris lies in hell, Amenta. And he gives birth to Horus, coming out of hell. The Bible tells you that you don't suppose the dog gonna look at hell, because what's coming from hell is Satan. So when they say the beast will be unchained and let loose, that's the Christ. It's all the way backwards. You got to turn this shit all the way around.